Thank you so much for joining me as GameEdged. We are back in Stranded Deep. If you guys remember very clearly, we're about to have a little bit of an incident here. Oh yeah, we are. And it's actually version of 0.53 experimental. And I've added some extra islands in this one to make it a little more interesting for us to visit some places you guys have created yourselves. I'm the cartographer, which you can create your own islands. Very, very cool. This update actually included a whole bunch of cool stuff we're going to talk about in a second once we crash in. Yeah, I think he hit his head, but... Let's swim it. Up we go. Come on. Alright, with that incident, we are now inside our, well, inside the world we've landed into, crashed into. You can see a whole bunch of cool islands that have been added by me to make this work out and have a little bit of fun. Let's check out a whole bunch of cool places that you guys have put together. It looks like the shark is out and about. That's very nice. We have a little bit of storage here on the side. We also have a anchor we can put down, a sea anchor. You got to be a little bit further out for that one. And we have our paddle. There she is. Sorry, I was looking for that paddle. Pick up. Very, very nice. And then go up to the front, operate, and then we'll just move forward and get ourselves going. Yeah, they've added quite a few things, including some canopy for the raft itself, because of heat, I'm guessing, is going to be the issue again, where you get sunburn, and such. Probably best to go swimming later off in the day. We'll first grab all the main stuff we need here, and we'll get off here. And again, one big important thing when you first start this, I'll tell you right now, make sure you grab this sucker up with a right click, with nothing in your hands, and move yourself. I think you can have something in your hands, but just grab it and right click, and then drag this guy right onto the shore. That way we won't lose him, all right? Because it's going to happen. If you don't do it, it's going to happen. All right, we'll pick up the stuff we can here. Be careful, those crabs will snip at your toes. The last thing you really want. And then we're going to grab ourselves, I'm going to stay in the shade as much as I possibly can. We're going to grab ourselves a stone tool. We want to avoid dehydration, which I believe the water itself causes a little bit of that. But because we're doing okay right now, right? Yeah, we're plumb. I think as soon as we go swimming a little bit deeper, we have a little bit of issues, and avoiding the sunlight while we're diving that is probably the best bet. At least direct sunlight like this. What was it, like 12 o'clock? 10 o'clock in the morning. Okay. We'll pick up as much yucca as we can. And this way we can get ourselves going. Nice. Alright, cool, cool. Is that a second one? I thought I saw you. There's a double shot right here. That's really sweet. On top left, they're going to tell you how to open up your crafting menu and stuff. We'll go through that too, so I can show you guys in case you're brand new. We have a massive playlist. It's not the first time I play this game. I've been playing it for quite a long time, and I figured to come back and check it out and see what you guys are thinking about it. If you guys want to see a little more of it, make sure you hit the like button, get in the confidence. Always extremely appreciated. Now, all these little things on the ground here are going to grow back. They grow back faster than the trees do, but they do grow back, so it's a good thing. You don't have to worry about it. Is there any rocks here? There's some rocks there. Just be careful. Don't want to get snipped up by these little bums. We can actually cook them up afterwards if we want to. Get ourselves a fire going first. I'm going to chop this all off. We'll drop this off near our base where we have our stuff. Oh, it's cloth. I thought it was tarp. I think I have another cloth there on the right. Yep. And some more of you. Is that more tarp? No. Okay. Yeah, pretty much the first island you start on. It's not the best island. It's not really meant for you to stay on forever. It's the starter island. So I usually make myself a little place to save and get myself going. And then we'll visit all these massive islands we have placed in this game, which would be extremely cool. All right, let's get out of here. We're going to do crafting menu. You have two choices. Pressing C, which if you hold like this, you can actually just get into the crafting menu itself. Very, very simplistic. This way you can craft up little things that are quick. And of course, you press C just like that. You can now go into a whole bunch of different things, including building, vehicles, farming, the story part of it, see yourself consumables, and this all consumables and stuff. And there's sub-menus to these too, so you can check out a whole bunch of goodness if you want to see how to craft up stuff. We're going to need sticks and stuff, but we're first going to need ourselves, and let's say refined knife. Funny, that's something I don't really usually do. We'll craft up that. Make 2 of those. Make yourself a refined knife. Okay, we'll drop that. Maybe I should do this over there. I'm running out of space, dudes. Okay, I'm going to drop this off here, the big stuff. There we go, like this. We're going to drop this off just here. Okay, so that way we don't have to worry about it too much. And it's not going to take up too much of our space. We do need to make a fire, but I do need an axe so I can get more stuff going. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around here and go back to a refined knife, which we dropped on the ground so ever gingerly. Okay, well, I can drop off a couple of things here. We're going to make ourselves a 2 refined, I'm not mistaken, right? If you're curious, sorry, to find out what you need, you can always look over here. It needs 2, yeah, crude needs 2 stone tools. We can craft those up easily. Perfect, and we'll do another one right away. Nice, and then it should give us the crude axe, which will make our job a whole lot easier. Excellent. And then I think I could craft myself still a fire. I can. Cool, let's do that. It's there, highlighted. I'll make the fire right about here. Beauty. And then we're going to need kindling to start the fire. You can do a stone pit. I'm not going to be doing that. Kindling needs what? 2 more of the wood. All right, we're going to have to wait a bit. Grab the rocks. Drop that off here. And we'll keep the rest of this on us. Excellent. Definitely going to visit all these other islands. We just need to get our butts in gear a tiny bit. Whoops, sorry. We can make that kindling now if we want to. Nice. Drop that near the fire. So we have it done. Now it's going to be able to start the fire up. This is how you're going to utilize it. We'll go through that in a few seconds. And we'll be rolling and flowing. We also should be looking for coconuts, and they're all up there. That's great. That's good news. We'll be able to eat and drink. How are we doing on food and water? With a click. We're doing okay. Staying out of the sun too much, which is a good idea. We have to go out for those treasure boxes, though. There's probably some storage crates out there we can utilize and bring back with us. This is not our final island. This is the first ever, holy crap, I'm going to try and get myself organized island. I can do a waypoint in case we ever get stuck. I kind of like how he knows little places. We'll grab this. Usually you can use a knife for that. Takes a little bit longer. Is that a real full? Oh, yeah, baby. My God. I think I'm mistaken. The yucca will stack up to 25, not maybe less. I'm not sure, but it's around there. So pick up as much as you possibly can. Currently, we're at 17. I think I saw another one here. They hide so freaking well in these things. All right, good. We cut down that tree there. There's another tree right here. There's more planks on the right-hand side, too. I didn't see those till now. Huh, they just fell out of the sky. Nice. Another young paw leaf. There we go. Is there any more left here? I think I saw something. Yucca cuttings. Interesting. Okay, so that's a new planting, all right? I want to double-check that in a second. There's one hidden back there. Okay. Let's go back here. We're going to need to make ourselves a shelter, which means I have to knock down one of these coconut, these palm trees. I'll cut this one down. We should fall directly forward. The coconuts, if they're on there, will kind of explode back out if there's anything on top. I'm not sure if they do still. It looks like they do, but anyways, we have to cut this down a bit. These axes will go bad after a certain amount of time. If you guys are curious, they do. I'm not sure if I can hover over them and find out. Right like this. Durability, you see? So once you have it in your menu, you can double check it. So you have a limited. You have better quality ones, too, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, we're going to break this. Palm bunch. Nothing like doing this on top of your raft. Alright. Cool. I need these palm fronds to build myself a shelter. Okay, we're going to drop off these planks over here with all the other crap we have. Another rock there. And the cloth I'm trying to keep on me, but not desperate for that right now. Okay, fibrous. These are the ones we grabbed. So this is for planting, right? Used to grow yucca in farming plots. This is brand new. Nice. And I'm going to want to put down some sticks and stuff there. So first things first, let's build up that thing. I saw a small little one here too. What to cut down. That should be good enough. Okay, we need to craft this up. We're going to do C. We're going to go into this area, and I think we're going to need one. All right, cool. We'll just do one of those. Lashings. Wicked. And then we should be able to craft up what we need. Yep, shelter. Now this will be able to save and sleep in. Very, very important. We need this without a doubt. We can drop this off next to it. And a couple sticks. We don't need them right now, currently. Alright, use kindling to campfire, light it. We're going to light it in a few seconds. We don't want to light it just yet. It seems a little bit early. I could grab maybe a little bit of water. I didn't see the coconuts fall off this one. So that is definitely a thing. I didn't see them explode back off. Might have been one with that one. But there's some low palm trees here, which you can grab with the coconuts. Very sweet. Smaller ones make it a lot easier to grab this stuff. I think we can utilize this. And this is a mineable. If you have a pickaxe, we can get more rocks. Again, we only have a certain amount of space to bring things over. Well, like a jump like that. Look at that. All right, cool. We're also going to be going back in here and chopping down the tree. Where is it? There it is. I knew I saw another one. We'll need all this wood, trust me, to build. So as much you bring back to your new island you're going to be going to is the best. It really is. We have to go out and about and get a lot of resources and such. We'll try our best to do everything we can. Nice. Alright. Definitely not staying here forever, so. Perfect. I'm going to drop you. And then we're going to drop you off. We just need one of them, so we're going to do... Drop that down. We can use an axe. And pick it up for drinking. And then we're going to use this for food afterwards if we want to. We're not hungry. We're plumb nice. We can chop that up again and get little slivers of pieces for us to eat. These plants here can be also picked up for crafting, like we saw in the crafting fields there. Craft a whole bunch of goodies. We'll go through all that afterwards. Grab. I'll search them out afterwards. Alright, we'll be careful. There should be sharks in here. Just try and go to the fastest one before it gets too dark. That's affecting my water and my food. Definitely. Alright, another one. Alright, we're gonna go swimming. Oh, another one. Holy crap, dude. Is there any more over here? Are you kidding me? Archer fish. Can I just grab him? No, I have to spear him. Okay. Sorry, buddy. I know I kept you a little bit longer than I should have. And there's nothing in here, right? Nothing. On top. Alright. There's probably nothing on top there either. We're going to start heading back home. Put the inventory. We'll see what goodies we got inside. Oh, shit. A stingray there. I believe. Alright, we're almost back. Which probably exhausted me. Nope, not so bad. Seems like it's better to swim at night. I don't know, just me, but... Alright, we're going to grab these. We're going to drop them off here. Nice. Alright, open this up. Grab anything we can find in them. Why? Because I like to stack everything into one crate. So with this, well, gasoline, spear fishing abilities. Alright, gyrocopter parts. We'll put those parts in there. Fuel, definitely one I want to keep. And we're going to do wood and stuff like that over here. Plank those babies up on top. Beautiful. And that's stacked up nicely. And we have some of you. Okay. We probably should start the fire so we have a little bit of light going. Very important. Whew. Lots of action going on just to get ourselves going here. Did pretty good on the first day, though. Beautiful. Alright, on the top, I'll kill a crab. What the frick? Alright. I don't think I need this for hunting refined durabilities. I don't know if I can use it for on the crabs. I saw a couple before. A little further down. On this side. Grab you. It's gonna get dark soon. I'm gonna have a hard time seeing them or else. Some more stuff up there. We can chop that down if we want to. There's a starfish. Okay. I'm not seeing crabs. Oh, there they are. Can I get them with them? I can. He's pissed. Left clickety, pick it up. Oh, cool. Nice. You can craft these up too, so. I think I see a rock over there. 2 of them. 3 of them. Let's take advantage of that. There's some more wrecks around this area too. One right in front of us too, right here. I don't know if I should just double check it. I hope there's no sharks. Tell me that's loot right there. Nice. See? Caught a sardine. Not the best of foods, but nice and simple. Wow, what a start. Holy moly, on a crappy little island. What do we got in this one? Freaking darn these things. You guys want to see what it looks like? Pow. Doesn't make a sound. What the hell? No, I believe it's supposed to help us in the end game. I don't know if that is going to be a fact or not. Alright, that's for this one. Excellent. Alright, let's cook up the crab. So to cook up a crab, if I'm mistaken, we got to drop these babies off. And then I could put up a knife here. We can drop this baby off too. And we can chop this up. So by holding it down E, yeah, that still does it. Nice.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, he still talks. It's so gross. He's not a fan of this stuff. Smallest sardine meat ever. That's a big chunk for a sardine. Holy crap. Alright, you gotta pick up the meat here if you want to. For small meat to pack itself in, it's attached to it. And then we can do one at a time currently. We can build other fires, of course. The shelter is the only place you can save progress. That's right. So this one here, you go up to it and press E and hold down to it. They want me to craft up a hammer. Mistake, we still have a radius here we can utilize for crafting. I think it still is smaller, the radius, than it used to be. Let's go and check out to see what we need for the hammer. It's a crude hammer. I need lashings, that's why. Gotcha. There you go. Craft it too. Make yourself a nice little hammer. We did what they said. Now they leave us alone. The hammer is now built to complete, yeah, we need it for crafting. So if you guys want to see it, you press C, open up now. You got all the foundations and everything here you want to. Floors we can craft with different materials. Currently, let's look at the added more to it. There is bricks and stuff we can have to get. Yeah, a lot of materials for those things. There's also different kind of walls you can craft with, including the container here. So if you guys didn't know that, that container here can be knocked down with a big hammer and take out the pieces. If you want to, start crafting and make yourself a wall. It's very hard to do. Now, how do you know the meat is ready to go? It's going to sound like a bell. Bing. It's going to tell us our meat is ready to go. That would be pretty cool. I'll drop this off. And how are we doing on food and water? Could use a little bit of agua. A little bit of water. All right. How are you doing, crude axe? 83%. Not bad. Beauty. That beep wasn't a sound, boy. That's the sound we want. All right. Pick up another piece of small meat and put that in there. Oh, we're doing just great. Jeez. Doing great. Look at those bats over here. You can't kill those things. If you want to, they are annoying. I'm happy to lowered the sound of those suckers. All right. Let's clean up a little bit of our area. We're going to want to put some of this stuff away. And for rocks and stuff, maybe in here. Any kind of extra rocks we have, maybe we'll put those in there. There's still a lot of room, dudes. Alright, we're full. So that's full, this one? 4 and 4, yeah. Alright, it's for rocks. We're going to put this away. Oh, I just use my hand. One thing to remember always is if it's in your hand, you can't put it back in. I don't know why, but it's just not on the list, so something else to carry. Alright, I think we're doing okay. And let's grab you. I think there's like one more tree. We'll try out the flare gun again since we have so many of them. I'll show you guys at night what it looks like when it's dark, dark. Nice. Some gasoline in that sucker. I guess we could put some stuff away here. Put that away and that away. Alright. Oh, I still have a rock on me. Beauty. Food's ready. Ah, crap. Extinguish fire. No. No, no, no. It's not what I wanted. I should have grabbed the meat instead. Come on. You gotta keep on clicking them. Alright. We're gonna grab you from there. I think we don't need food right now, right? No. Let's put that in a sand because nothing tastes better than that. Alright, I think there's more wood over here, which we're gonna need to feed the fire a tiny bit. So we're gonna grab that. Is that some stuff here? No. There's another tree. You can't bring logs back with you too. They don't stack very well. If I remember well last time. Is this what the PP? No. There's a PP plant too. Alright, some more rocks. Very helpful. We can utilize all those suckers up. There's more crab there too. Again, not exactly starving. Okay. Any more trees here you guys can see? That one I can't chop down. This one I can. These two I can. Is that the PP plant? No, there's a PP plant that does help you out for healing. I forget what she looks like though. I forget what she looks like. Alright. Here you go. We can also extinguish. I mean, we'll have this in hand. You can also add to this. There you go. You see? Boom. Just like that. Nice and beautiful. And we'll put one extra one left. I think we'll be pretty much full of what we're carrying back with us. Alright, it's not so bad. We can put this on the side here. Just drop it with Q and have that on the side. We have some extra stuff. You're nice. Did pretty good. What a day. I mean, usually it's not this successful on the first day. I think we ended up doing well. We've got all the yucca. Got some more sticks we can drop down here. Just check and see if we've got anything else. Of course, there's the agudua. I have no idea how to say it. Ajuga? Ajuga? I think it's a ajuga plant. And we can look at what that does. And do crafting right here. And consumables. And you'll be able to see what that plant does here. Aloe, water skin. I think it's a breathe boost, yeah. So this helps us out to keeping our breath. And there's also different kind of antidotes here, badges we can make here, and of course with cloth. Need one cloth and oh, it'd be pretty good. We don't have room to bring that back, I think. Make ourselves a couple badges while we can. Like that. Nice. I believe I can stack those in here. Beautiful. Hey, that's how you do it. I don't know if this beep did it. I don't know if it did. Usually hear ping, and we're pretty good. All right. Well, we can pick up those plants if you want to. Again, very limited. We're done. We wasted quite a bit of the local plant fiber, which I was hoping would grow back by the time we left, but it won't. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. I think we grabbed everything we could. There's some plant cuttings here. Again, we can utilize those for future. We could bring them with us. I don't know if it's really needed or not on the islands we're going to, but we'll see if that's something. There's another rock here. You know, if we can't carry with us, best to have everything in one location. Where's the rocks? This one? This is 4. This is 4. Alright, that one's going to stay. I'm going to keep that tape because that tape is needed for crafting later on. And how are we doing? Alright, can use another small piece of meat and another drink. Let's do that. Again, we can also utilize the coconuts. Eating too much of those coconuts, tell you something, don't do it. You'll freaking regret it. You'll really regret it. Alright, we're going to leave the episode here. I think we've done pretty darn good for today. Again, if you guys want to see the magical islands, which we'll be sailing to next episode, which will be going that direction or that direction. I'm not even sure yet. There's a big one over here. We could go diving and pick up more stuff, but I need a location for us to kind of chillax in. There's another big one over there. Jeez. That one's huge. They're all huge. It looks like there's a platform that one. We would go straight ahead back out. And then go and visit maybe the other one on the other side afterwards. I don't know. There's tons to go visit. And yeah, can't wait to all brand new islands for us to go and check out what you guys have built. I love it absolutely. I absolutely love it. So thank you guys for being here. And thank you for the people who made these fine maps to go and check them out. We're going to be enjoying that. So again, if you guys want to see more of this, hit the like button. Get in Caulfields. You guys are best. This is GameEdged. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.